welcome to a new video. Today we will talk about Endstop and how they are regulated within Klipper. I will do this tutorial with a Voron printer, but exactly the same principle apply to almost all printers. So, first of all, let's go and open our config in our printer and let's go looking for stepper XY and Endstop X. We will temporarily put position min at -20. This is a temporary solution that we will need to go negative with the axis. So once we reach the point 0, we can also go -1 and -2 in order to understand the exact point where we want the nozzle to be on the position and stop of the axle. We put the size of our printer, or I will suggest also to go a bit lower than that, so you have margin and it does not crash into the axis. That said, we will home our printer and see how it goes. Now that the printer is homed, we can move our head into the 0 position, x0 y0, or I would suggest you to put even like 10 10 and then go toward 0 step by step. In any case, in the video I made x0 y0, and if you heard, I bumped into the end of the rail, so I will lower it in the next phase. And when I'm at 0 position, I then lower the head near the bed so I can check exactly how it is aligned and how much I want to move the position. So now I move the position of the head to align the nozzle with the start of the bed, and I did this 1 millimeter at a time. You can be precise as you want. You can do a 1 millimeter approximation or even less or even more. There is no problem in that. And I ended up that I need 3 millimeter less on the X and 4 millimeter more on the Y. The number read is in this way, so if are positive, you want to reduce the Endstop position, as I'm doing here, removing by 3 millimeter. If the number is negative, then you want to increase the Endstop position by that value. And if you are going to increase that number, you will also take care about position max that should be aligned. I then put position min back to 0 because this is the way it should be, and it's not useful anymore. And I'm now doing a new test with these new values to see if I'm aligned. Of course, when I did these changes on the position, on the Endstop position, also the coordinate is changes of the Endstop Z Endstop, and so pay attention when you home that you hit the Z Endstop correctly. In my case, as you see, I'm not centering it 100%, but it's fair enough for this test. Once I finished, and then we redo and refine the correct coordinates for the Z and stop. As you can see, it's not hitting anymore the tip of the nozzle, but more the heat block. But for this test is good enough. I don't care about Z offset. I will then fix later after when I have adjusted everything else. So now that is homed again and on all axes, I will move again at 10mm X, 10mm Y, and then approach 0, 0 step by step in order to be sure that I'm aligned. Once I reach the position I want, I start lowering to get the exact reference, and now I'm perfectly where I want to be on the corner. It's not super clear in this video, sorry for the handshaking. Here I'm moving to the right position, and at the end I will be aligned. And to do a double check, I will do at the opposite position, the max position, so 350 by 350 in my case. In your case may vary. And to double check that I'm aligned also on the other end of the plate. Oh,